Hello everyone, it is Susan here and welcome to the hashtag Stencil with Us Open Collaboration. Everybody's welcome to join in, and I will have my link below to my announcement video, which does explain all of the information. And yeah, so you are welcome to join us. Today's prompt is to create a masterboard with our stencils and make journaling cards. So this collaboration throughout the month of April is geared around building up our stash of ephemera. So like journaling cards, tags, pockets, even altered paper clips and clusters. I mean, we're just going to build up our stash to use on and in our projects. So Masterboard. I love working on masterboards. I have so much stuff pulled out here. I think, so like in my head, my plan is I'm going to start with a little bit of stenciling with like ink, like probably like one of these inks right here. And that's where I'm going to start. And then I also have a stamp. I have some mark making tools. I even have some gold gesso. I do have a little bit of paint. And then I'm probably going to finish it up with a little bit of texture medium through stencils. All right, so I'm just going to start. So I pulled out a bunch of stencils. I have a lot of circular stencils, and I thought maybe that could be my theme for this. And I also have punchinella, which of course is also circles. So lots of circles. And then I just have a couple flower stencils here and then butterfly as well. So we'll see where this goes. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. So I think to begin with, I will just start using some punchinella. So you're building up your base, right? You're building it up and just getting color down and yeah. So it's a lot of fun. And to me personally, yeah, I'm not looking for, I don't know, the messier the better. You know me. You guys know me. So let me tell you a little bit about, who my co-host is. And I'm sure most of you know Sheree. But Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming and I are co-hosting this collaboration together. And it is a lot of fun. And we've been doing, oh my gosh, I don't remember when we first started doing these collaborations together. It has to be, I would say, it was last year. Was it last? Let's see. So this is April. It was definitely January, that's for sure. Was it December? You know, isn't that funny? I don't really remember. I need to go back and look and see when Sheree and I started these collaborations. It might have been January. I don't know. But anyway, it's been a few months. All that to say, it's been a few months, and we have a lot of people that participate, and we find, like for ourselves, we know that there's stuff in our stash that we don't use, and or there's stuff that, you know, different projects that maybe we haven't done in a while, right? Yeah, so this for us is a great way to you know, utilize everything that we have in our stash. So when we think about what collaborations we want to do next, it's literally like, oh, well, I haven't used my stencils in a long time. Let's do stencils. That's kind of how we do it. And because you know what? Because if we're not using our stencils, or you know, if we favor certain stencils, you know, and kind of neglect other stencils, it is a great opportunity to use a lot of what we have. And so, and it's proven to work out really well because we have so many people that participate. You know, we know that, hey, you know, what we you know, come up with, you know, other people are going through the same, right? So yeah, so we are really feeling very blessed that everybody, you know, is participating with us for sure. All right, so I think at this point, because I do like to get black on my pages, I think I'll take my archival in jet black, and I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. So this Masterboard is going to be cut up into journaling cards. So, you know, when you're doing, sorry, you can hear my parrot. When you're doing, you know, a Masterboard that you know you're going to cut up, you want to, you know, make sure that you have pretty much every area covered, right? If that's the look that you're going for. Right? So, all right, now at this point, I'm liking this so far. And I think, because I have to think about how I'm going to do this. Like, I probably will not be able to cut up my journaling cards in this video unless I come back and add at the end of this. I'll probably, you know what I'll do? I'll add pictures of the cards cut up at the end of this, because this is going to end up wet. Right now it's not wet, right? And I could cut this up. But by the time I get some pastes and paint on here, it's going to be wet. So, yeah, so I might not be able to actually cut it up during this video. So let's see now. So I think I'll do a little stenciling with this stencil, this flower stencil. Then I'm going to kind of switch over to more of a wet media. I think these two I'm going to end with a little bit of paste. So I'll hold on to those. And so after I stencil with this, I'm going to do a little bit of mark making with that. So what color do I want to use? These are the majority of my archival inks. What color do I want to? I guess it can be. You know what? I don't think I use. Well, no, I want it to be a little bit different than what I have on there. Maybe a green. I mean, I'm not going to put a lot of flowers on here, but I do want to be able to see them. So maybe I'll just pull that color out, which might be a little bit weird. I know. I know, but I want them to show, you know, and you guys, that was very Jersey. Was that not Jersey? That was very Jersey of me. You guys, you know that when you're done with something like this, who knows, who even knows what you're going to be able to see and not see at the very end, right? Who knows? I don't know. So a lot of this stuff in the very end will be covered with other stuff, right? Because I'm going to be coming in with some pastes. So that's going to cover some stuff up just a little bit. And you know, on a Masterboard, you can add anything and everything. So you can add papers, right? So you can do more of a collage type Masterboard. See, I think that that looks pretty. That came out great. I like that. And with this, I was able to get on the edges just a little bit better, so that, you know, I do have some sort of a print all the way. Well, you know what, let me just do this a little bit more, all the way onto the edge of my folder here. All right, good, done. All right, so that's good. So now we're going to switch to a little bit more of wet. Now I don't want to go overboard. I think I'm going to pull just a little bit of this most amazing TCW gold gesso. It's amazing. And I think what I'll do is I'm just going to do this right in the lid. And yep, I'm going to do another layer of some fun circles. Okay, so that's it for that size. I do want to clean this off just so that I don't get this everywhere, which, you know, would be normal for me. And I'm going to put in some smaller circles. So for me right now, I'm loving this whole effect a lot. All right, so that's all I need of that. So that was good. Now, let me close this up really good here. And so I think what I'll do is, while I give this a little bit of a dry, it doesn't have to be perfectly dry, is I want to talk about this that I used. So this is called, in case you don't know, in fact, let me just move this over a little bit. In case you don't know, this is called Punchinella. 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 And I had purchased this several years back, and I probably got it. I don't know. I don't remember where I got it. And yeah, so it was, I bought it just like a whole set of it, just like this, all these different sizes. And it is sequin waist, right? So this is what's left over when they make sequins. And it's really, really awesome to use, whether you're using it as, you know, with inks or pastes or whatever. And yeah, so awesome stuff, awesome stuff. So I don't know, I would imagine that you can probably, is this not opened? Oh my gosh. Ooh, I didn't even realize this was not even opened. I'm trying to use some of my, well, I was going to say I'm trying to use some of my older stash, but pretty much all my stash is old. But this is the Americana, Deco Art Americana. And yeah, I guess I never used this. son of a gun. But what I want to do is, I'm just going to put it in my little bowl, and I want to focus on these stencils right now. I don't have a super duper duper plan. So I'm just trying to think. So these journaling cards that I'm going to cut out of this, I know some of them I want to have in my cloth covered journal, which has a lot of, it's very vintage. There's like a lot of brown in it. Should I do some brown flowers? Why the heck not? Why not? So I'm just going to take some of this paint, and which I'm trying to use up. So you'll see that I pull out this thing of paint often in my videos because I'm trying to use it up. This is something, I think it's golden acrylic paint, and I think I bought it for traveling. I don't know. And yeah, so I probably never used it for traveling, to be totally honest. And yeah, so I am trying to use it up. All right, so I'm just going to take this paste. So this is where it gets really wet, right? So this is why I'm not going to be able to cut my journaling cards now, because there's no way. This stuff has to dry. I'm just going to come in and do some flowers. So please be sure to check out everyone's videos. The links are below in my description box and also in Sheree's description box. So definitely check them out. And sorry, you can hear my parrot. You can hear my parrot. I need to, I think, mix some more of this. That's good, because you know why? Because that means I'm using my stuff. I like it. I like it. But check out everybody's videos below, and also you'll probably see an Instagram link or two below. So make sure, if you're on Instagram, to head over there. I don't post too much on Instagram. I have this weird relationship with Instagram. I don't know. There's times where I love Instagram, and then there's times where I don't. Probably most, not that I don't love it, but it's not my go-to. You know, you kind of have to sometimes pick and choose, you know, where you want to put your energy, right? Like, because I'm still working, you know, I don't have a lot of time to do everything. I can't, right? So my main focus is YouTube. And so that's why, you know, I do almost everything here on YouTube. But once in a while I will post over on Instagram, but again, not very often. But anyways, I do have an account over there, and yeah. Yep. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do as far as the flowers. I like that. So I'm going to put a few butterflies around. Now, when I cut my journaling cards, it's going to be interesting to see what actually comes up on them, right? Yes. All right, so let me pull this out. I know I've used this before. Kind of looks like I haven't, but I can swear that I don't know. Maybe I've never used this before. It's still taped in there. I guess I didn't use this. How about that? All right, so now this is the last thing that I'll do, although I do want to do a little bit of splattering. So I will do that as well. I don't know if I'll use white or gold, but the last thing I'll do is splattering. And so, but for now, I want to get butterflies on here, and I'm thinking maybe I'll bring in some yellow. So I'm going to go back to the paste. I want to continue with paste, but I need some yellow paint. I know I have it, a yellowish orange. We're going to go with this color, tangerine. And this is some of the Dina Wakley heavy body acrylic paint. And I'm going to use the same palette knife. And let's mix this up. And we'll get some butterflies on here. So even my Dina Wakley paints are very old, and they're getting, I want to say almost like chunky. Yeah, so I need to get using them up. I love them. They are actually probably my favorite acrylic paints is Dina Wakley. So even when I'm doing this, there's texture. I can see it's almost lumpy, which is like really odd for acrylic paint. Yep. And who remembers back in the day with remember the Diane Reevely paint that came out in those jars that had like that big open mouth, and they ended up going a little weird. But I love those too, so. But okay, so I have that. Oh, that looks so pretty, doesn't it? It's gonna look pretty on a journaling card. All right, so now I have to be like super careful. You know what, I definitely am not mixing enough of the color. So let me, with the paste. Okay, I'll probably have to do even more. But what I don't want to do is end up with a lot left over. Okay, so now I'm making a mess. Let me just clean this up over here. All right. I want to get some butterflies over here. But I don't want this to move, and I don't want it to get into the flowers because the flowers are still wet. Do you know I can hear somebody mowing their lawn outside? It's April. I'm recording this on Saturday, so what? It's April 2nd. I hear a lawnmower outside. I live in New Jersey. How long can the grass be at this point? Oh my gosh, that's funny. You know what? Well, I think maybe I'll do a couple more. And then that's going to be it for the butterflies. And then I'm going to splatter, and then that's going to be it for now. I'm going to let it dry. I'll cut them up, the journaling cards, and you know, let me put one there. I got the paste. I might as well use it. And I'll cut them up, and I'll either come back and just add to the end of this video, or I'll just post the pictures. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna start messing things up now. Okay, so I have, we have to splatter. I'm gonna splatter with, I think I'm gonna splatter with, what should I splatter with? I could even splatter with that orange. No, I want to splatter with gold. That's what I want to do. I'm running out of little bowls here. So here's another one. So I'm going to add just a little bit of this gold gesso. Just a little bit. Don't roll away. And where's my water? And let's get a bunch of water in there. I'm gonna have to add more water, I think. Yeah, just a little bit more. And we're gonna splatter, and then I'm gonna let it dry. All right, so as I'm finishing this up, just a reminder, be sure to check out everyone's videos that are listed below. Go over, say hello, subscribe to their channels, and show them some love. Show them some love. And yep. And of course with Sheree, and tell her hi, and yep. Awesomeness. Okay, so that's it. That is my master board. I'm excited to cut it up. I'll probably cut it, I don't know, into 3 or 4 strips this way, and then maybe just once across like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. So thank you so much for being here. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back with the journaling cards and show them in video, or if I'm just going to put photos. But either way, you'll see the journaling cards at the end of this video. Thanks so much for being here. And next week's prompt, which will be April 15th, is to stencil with paint, pastes, gesso on a tag. So next week we're working on tags. All right, thank you everybody. And you can still let Sheree and I know if you are interested in participating and posting your videos on Fridays. Okay, thank you so much. God bless. Bye-bye. Okay, so I figured I would just do a quick little addition to the video and show you my journaling cards. So they are different sizes, and of course they have the different shapes on them, right? Some have flowers, some have butterflies, and some have butterflies and flowers. So I'm really happy with these, and I'm looking forward to using them.